Well, folks, this is Scott from Son of a Hillbilly, and I'm talking to you today from my basement office. And down here is where I keep all my fishing poles and fishing tackle boxes, all my great books on how to do different things, all kinds of fishing books and self-help books, things like that. Just my library. I read and study and do all kinds of interesting and fun things. Just wanting to drop a quick video here today just to say, hey, how's it all going for you folks? Been getting out doing any fishing? If you are, you're probably doing ice fishing, or you're fishing some of the open water that will soon be ice. It depends what part of the country you're coming from. Up here in Minnesota, I just saw a news report today about some guys that were out ice fishing, and it was up in northern Minnesota, and they've been out for the most of the day. Then they turn around and head back, and it was all open water back the way they had came. They were floating on an ice barge, basically, or ice floe, and they had no way to get back, so they had to call for help to get themselves taken back. That's when this weather's been so warm. You get some cold, you get some warm. The water is totally unstable, especially for ice. So if you folks are out there fishing on the ice, make sure you're fishing in an area that's frozen. I've looked at the weather forecast across the country, and it's been pretty cold. Now, the Denver area, that's probably an area where you can get some ice fishing done right now. A lot of snow happening, especially up in the mountains. I'm sure those lakes will be frozen over, so you could probably get some ice fishing out there or anywhere in that western area. I'm not so sure about out in Nevada, in the Sierras and stuff like that. Looks like they've had some snow too. But just remember, it's been a warm winter so far. Be careful. January's probably going to be a lot colder, and you'll get out to do some ice fishing. You'll have January, you have February, probably some of March before it starts to thaw again. So you can get out there, have some fun, do your thing, catch lots of great fish, and I hope you do. But be careful. Otherwise, like I said on my podcast, work on your tackle, study, talk with others, whatever you need to do. Think about fishing. I dream about it all the time. Get your boats ready, get your kayaks ready, get your paddle boards ready, whatever you're fishing on. Get it all prepared for this next season. Go ahead and set yourself some goals. Get yourself a loose leaf binder. Write down what you want to do, what lakes you want to fish, what kind of species you want to fish for. Make yourself your own personal goals for fishing for this next year. If you just want to do it for sport, that's fine too. Make some goals. If you don't write it down, you may forget about what you want to do, and life will get in the way. Pull out your calendar for next year. Pick the days that you'll be able to go out fishing. You might have some vacations coming up. Maybe you want to set a vacation. You want to look at your state's guides or seasons for when you want to go fishing. You want to work around that. You want to look at when the spawn's going to happen, when the summer turnover is going to happen, fall fishing, whatever it is. Now's the time to do all that planning. Get yourself all organized. Look around and see what the best gear is. See what kind of tack you're going to need. Do an inventory of all your lures and stuff. Go on out shopping. Probably get some pretty good deals right now. I was at my local Fleet Farm, and they have several bins of discount tackle because they want to get rid of the 2015 lures and stuff that aren't staples to make way for the new ones that are going to be coming out in the spring. So you can pick up some great bargains that way. I'm sure most of the sporting goods stores will have those bargain bins right now. Go ahead and shop for your different, right now you're going to have Christmas specials, all kinds of discounts. And then right after the first of the year, those retailers are going to be hurting because everybody spent all their money around Christmas, and they're going to be offering more bargains again. The season isn't here. Go ahead and plan that out. Look for any events that'll be happening in your area. You're going to have RV events. You're going to have sporting events. When I'm talking about sporting, I'm talking about fishing exhibits. You'll have maybe some hunting exhibits, whatever. You're going to have all these different outdoor sportsman's type exhibits going on in your area and areas close. I highly recommend going to visit those. That's where you're going to learn all the new tackle. You're going to see all the new gear that's coming out. A lot of times you'll have a lot of different resorts advertising, and you can plan out your different strategies for areas that you want to go to. And that's where you're also going to network and find new fishing buds. You're going to find all kinds of different resources at those things. there's been many years in the past where I'd go to these different sporting exhibits and just be quiet. I wouldn't say a word to anybody. I just quietly walked through and looked at stuff. And when I left, I thought, oh, that was cool. But I really left a lot of stuff on the table by not talking to people. Get out there and just chat. If you see some guy out there that you think he looks like a good fishing person, if he's in your area, he's probably local. There's a really good chance. If not, that's a guy you can communicate with on the web, get his email address, get his website, and who knows what type of interesting information or fun things you'll learn. Hey, he might invite you fishing out in his neck of the woods, and vice versa. You might want him to come out sometime. So network, get in those fishing things and network. That fishing is a great sport, and it's even better if you can share the experience with good friends. So look out there to find good friends, find fishing buddies. Now, I've lived here in Minnesota for, probably about 10 months now, and I've got a few friends. I need to do more networking. I've spent most of my time trying to learn the area where all the lakes are at. Now I need to spend time finding good friends and people who can give me lots of information, and I can give them information as well. Well, that's my quick handy tip for today. I hope that helps you out. If you have any questions, remember my website, www.sonofahillbilly.com, or you can email me at sonofahillbilly@gmail.com, or on my website, you can call my phone number. It's a Google number. Leave a voicemail, and I will answer you. I'll probably give you an answer on my podcast as well. You can go to iTunes and Fishing with Son of a Hillbilly. I'll have a bi-monthly podcast that I put up. We'll have another episode coming out here soon, and I'm going to be talking about this subject and a lot more. Well, for now, folks, have a great day and keep on fishing.